Sports Video Group is in New York City at the 2018 SVG Sports Graphics Forum. Brandon Costa reporting for SVG. Have the distinct pleasure now to be joined by a longtime friend of SVG, Isaac Hersley from Vizrt. Isaac, it's tremendous to see you. How you doing?
Thanks for having us. We appreciate it. And we got a great turnout today, considering a potential snowstorm that's going to knock everybody out tonight.
It's a snow globe out right now. So are you just sticking in town tonight? Is that what you're going to do?
I think I'm going to build some snowmen and snowwomen tonight.
Beautiful. Yeah. You were on a panel here earlier today at the show talking specifically about augmented reality. It's one of the more exciting areas in sports graphics development. You guys have been a pioneer there and showed off some beautiful augmented reality graphics that you've used at some major events like the Super Bowl, esports. Specifically for you, in terms of augmented reality, what are some of the latest innovations there, and how much more aggressively are you seeing clients ask you for those solutions?
Well, let me take that last part of the question first. For years, we couldn't convince customers that this was a viable, repeatable application, and now we're seeing more and more of that. It's been adopted, and it's understood to be part of the production value of a show. As far as where we're going with it, I think we're very interested in the quality of the AR, especially when you close up on a person, whether it's their arm, their tattoo, or their facial expression. That's very important. Number two, we want to make sure it's repeatable, because this has to be something that our customers can take advantage of it day in and day out. And we want to make sure that it's easy to use. So repeatable, easy to use, quite important, but most important is the quality.
Now, one of the things that you talked about on your session as well is you talked about the work that Vizrt has done in the world of esports. Esports in a lot of different areas throughout this event seems to, and throughout the industry, frankly, have really been kind of pushing the envelope and making people rethink how they display graphics, insert graphics, things like that. What have you and Vizrt learned from your experience in working with some of these esports companies?
Well, I think it's a great part of our business. When we move forward, it's becoming a bigger part of our business day by day. But most importantly, we're looking at tool sets that perhaps were offered to the broadcasters. We've tailored them now so that they can use them in esports. So for example, very data-centric. They really understand the requirement for AR, high-quality AR. And we're looking at a demographic that appreciates the new technology visually, which is hard to necessarily quantify perhaps on the broadcast side, but we do see the adoption at the esports side. And it's not only AR, but it's also asset management, because obviously they're monetizing these esports shows afterwards by putting them on Twitch and selling the clips, or getting them out there. So there's a whole workflow here that we have to offer that's tailored right for the esports community.
Really interesting stuff. Well, we're here in New York at the Sports Graphics Forum, an event that I have to imagine is very close to your company's heart at Vizrt. So what are some of the advantages of being at an event like this, where you not only get to obviously network with your clients and partners, but to get to listen in on some of these conversations that are happening here today?
Well, I think the conversations are just reinforcing some of the thoughts and ideas that we've had. So we're not alone in our thinking. But most important, my compliments to the SVG staff, because this event does bring together some of our clients, some current clients and some potentially new clients, to try to understand what their requirements are. And this is sort of an informal venue for that, and it gives us some time to spend the time with them, vis-a-vis NAB, which is more of a more heavily attended, and sort of everybody grabs you from side to side. So we appreciate this opportunity.
All right. Well, Isaac, we appreciate the support. Thank you so much for being here, and thanks for continuing to support everything we do here at SVG. All right. For more coverage from the SVG Sports Graphics Forum, you can visit us online at sportsvideo.org.